So in The Force Awakens, before Kylo Ren engaged in his duel with Rey and Finn, he actually laid his helmet down on that bridge-like thing where he was with Han Solo. And after he killed his father, Han Solo, he pursued our main characters without retrieving his helmet. Also, near the end of his duel with Rey, Rey actually successfully cut the cross-guarded lightsaber in half and left Kylo Ren on the snowy ground. She also left him with a nasty scar going across his face. So, since the last we saw Kylo Ren, he doesn't have a helmet anymore, and he doesn't have a lightsaber anymore. What will he look like in Episode 8? What design will the creators of Episode 8 go for with Kylo Ren? Will they give him a little bit more Darth Vader? Will they have him go an alternate route? What will Kylo Ren look like? And that is the purpose of this video, to speculate what Kylo Ren could end up looking like in Episode 8 and 9. So let's go ahead and start off with the lightsaber. So the design of the cross-guarded lightsaber that Kylo Ren used in The Force Awakens was really spotty. In fact, I have a top 5 facts video on that, and I will link that in the description down below. And I even go into that video saying how the crystal that he used was cracked, and that he had to add vents to the sides to disperse the power of the cracked crystal because of how unstable it was. So I assume in Episode 8 he will be getting an upgrade in this department and using a better lightsaber. Many have even speculated that in Episode 8 Supreme Leader Snoke will gift him Darth Vader's lightsaber, as we know in Star Wars Aftermath. A group of people many have speculated to be the Knights of Ren went in and purchased something that they believed was Darth Vader's lightsaber. It would make sense that these characters, if they were indeed the Knights of Ren, would then give the lightsaber to Supreme Leader Snoke, and in Star Wars Episode 8, Supreme Leader Snoke might end up gifting that lightsaber to Kylo Ren, since his original one has been destroyed, and since we know that Supreme Leader Snoke has taken an interest in completing Kylo Ren's training, and that he even states in the end of The Force Awakens that it's time to complete his training. Kylo Ren also could just end up crafting another lightsaber of a better design in Episode 8. So now let's talk about his helmet. Something I find exceptionally interesting is that many have talked about Kylo Ren actually taking pieces of Darth Vader's burnt and destroyed helmet and forging a new one for him to wear. Not an exact Vader replica helmet, but something with a bit more Vader flair in it. Maybe a little bit of a more advanced Vader looking helmet with pieces of the original helmet crafted in there. We could have a line of dialogue where Supreme Leader Snoke again gifts Kylo Ren this new helmet, and he explains to him that he took the Darth Vader helmet and molded pieces of that into this new helmet that he's gifting Kylo Ren, and that now that his training is complete, he does believe that he has the potential to be as powerful as Darth Vader once was. I also think that if Kylo Ren will indeed end up getting a brand new helmet, and I mean he could have spares of the original helmet lying around, that's still in the realm of possibility, but in my heart of hearts I do think that he will be getting a redesign as far as the helmet and the lightsaber goes, obviously for the lightsaber, since the original one was destroyed. But now let's talk about some of his armor. We know that his robes in The Force Awakens did of course make it, although parts of it did get cut in half, but obviously he probably has spares of that as he doesn't want to wear the same robes every day. But if they ended up changing the lightsaber and the helmet as well, it would make sense that they would give him a little bit of different robes, or possibly even body armor with a cape. I think all of this is in the realm of possibility, but in order to guess on what the body armor would look like, we'd have to shoot in the dark. I don't think that he will go as far as to put the Vader control panel on his chest, because of course he doesn't need it. The only real big injuries that Kylo Ren has are very minor compared to what Vader got at the end of his life and with his duel with Obi-Wan Kenobi. So go ahead and leave in the comments, what do you guys think Kylo Ren will look like in Episode 8, and then later even Episode 9 if you'd like to. May the Force be with you, and have a great day.